In terms of skills that I gained from the job, I still use all of the skills that I gained today. We had fantastic training. The Students' Union gives you a brilliant training, like trustee board training, for instance. That's something that's really, really useful. Employers really look well on that. Um, and also being able to be a negotiator, to lobby for change, that's all things that are really, really valuable in the job that I have now.
So in my 2 years with the SU, I actually learned a lot of skills that I didn't necessarily learn in my degree, but a lot of skills that I still use in my role at NUS Wales today. Everything from events management and how to plan a freshers event, right through to kind of how to speak and present with authority. Being an officer, you have a lot of contact with university senior management, which can sometimes be often unnecessarily intimidating. So this is a particularly important skill that I use every day in my role with Welsh Government, with MSs, with other stakeholders. But I also learn other skills. I either learn other skills around personal time management, how I work best with and for students, and actually sometimes how to manage it when things don't always go your way, because it won't always go your way. And that is a really important skill that I've taken away in terms of how do I readapt and change what I do to make sure that I do get my way.
What skills did you gain from your role? Okay, this is a good question. I think I became much more confident because of the role. Standing for election and having to convince a lot of people to try and vote for me definitely made me more confident as a person. But also, it taught me the value of preparation and organisation. Before I'd go into meetings with university staff members who'd been around for 10, 20, sometimes longer years, and there was me in my first or second year as an officer debating some stuff with people who are professors and doctorates and who've got all kinds of qualifications. It taught me to be really prepared and organised and how to manage my time. And I think, going back to the confidence point, I think by being organised and being prepared, whenever I got into that room with lots of people who were really welcoming, but also really intimidating to be around, loads of experience, really clever people, it taught me to be confident because I'd done my homework. I'd made sure the things that we were fighting for and that we were asking for were sensible. They were what students wanted, and we had some evidence to back up the claims that we were making. And so I think, yeah, it taught me to be confident, but it taught me that in order to be confident, I probably needed to make sure that I was prepared and organised. But yeah, working in the students' union definitely helped build my preparation skills, my organisation, and definitely my confidence.